It's the beginning of February, and February is National Heart Month. So of course, we're going to be talking about heart health related to kidney health. My name is Jen Hernandez. I am a board certified renal dietitian, and I'm the founder of Plant Powered Kidneys. Now, today, let's dive into heart health because it is so important for kidney health. High blood pressure or hypertension is one of the top causes of chronic kidney disease. So it is something to be really well aware of because even if high blood pressure didn't cause your kidney disease, those with kidney disease are also at a higher risk of having blood pressure problems. This is in part because the kidneys help regulate our blood pressure. So it makes sense to think that if the kidneys aren't working very well, there is an increased risk that blood pressure changes, having higher blood pressure, even dangerously lower blood pressure. These things can happen with kidney patients because it's not being as well regulated. Now, to help keep your heart healthy, the first thing we look at from the diet perspective is sodium. And many people are aware of sodium, especially when we talk about the renal diet. But what you don't want to do is go too low in sodium. Sodium is still required for our bodies to function. We do use sodium for good things in the body. So you do want to have at least a very, very bare minimum of 500 milligrams of sodium. Now, most people don't have a problem getting that minimum amount. I have seen issues when people are not eating enough or they are trying to go for 0 milligrams of sodium. And again, that can be really dangerous and you can feel very bad. It actually can impact your mental status as well. So don't aim for no sodium. Instead, aim for the lower sodium options for the foods that you shop for. So for example, bread. Bread is actually quite high in sodium if we aren't paying attention to it. And anytime you have bread, usually it's not just one slice of bread, but it's two. You think of like a sandwich or a couple of slices of toast with breakfast. So make sure that you look at the nutrition facts and look when it says the serving size, which is usually one slice of bread. But again, if you're gonna have two, double the amount of sodium to account for those 2 slices of bread that you'll have for, say, your sandwich. Now, other sources that you want to look for when it comes to sodium include your canned foods. So while canned beans are fantastic and very kidney friendly, it can be helpful to look for the lower or reduced sodium options and then drain and rinse them before you use them to get rid of any excess salt there. You can still season your food with a pinch of salt, and that also is not going to be a typical reason why somebody would be high in their sodium in their diet. So using something like a pinch of salt can be very good, especially if you're adding it to your vegetables and your whole grains. It's going to give them more flavor and make it more enjoyable because you're including more plants in the diet and adding a little bit of flavor to them. Other things to look for include drinks because yes, beverages can have added sodium to them. So be sure to just get in the practice of looking at ingredients, looking at nutrition labels and that sodium area to look for where you're getting added salt into your diet. Another factor when it comes to keeping our heart healthy is focusing on healthy fats. When we talk about healthy fats, we're talking about like nuts, we're talking about avocado oil, olive oil, seeds. These plant sources can be fantastic with the polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats that come with them. Not only are these healthy fats good for our heart, but they actually help make us full at a meal, which is increasing our satiety and enjoyment of food. And if you caught a previous video, I talked about vitamin D. We mentioned how fats are very helpful in vitamin D absorption, along with other fat-soluble vitamins, including vitamins A, E, and K. So getting healthy fats in the diet can be really healthy and still protecting our heart and cardiovascular function. So keeping some of these things in mind can really help protect your heart health and therefore protect your kidney health. The heart and the kidney work together, and when one is not doing well, we really need to be taking care of it so it can support the other. If you have other questions about heart health or some topics like low sodium, you can go to our website at plantpoweredkidneys.com and search our articles for more information about topics like the low sodium diet and healthy fats, nuts and seeds. We have a ton of information that I would love you to check out because we create this information so that you can get free resources from registered renal dietitians. I hope this helped you, and if you have any questions or anything else we can help you with, be sure to drop them in the comments.